Ladies and gentlemen, please listen to me, okay? I'm an Indonesian citizen with the Chinese ethnicity. You can see lah. I'm proud to be a part of Indonesia. Although I'm a minority, but I believe this country is the right country to enjoy the harmony in the diversity. Because Indonesia is a very plural country, both in terms of religion, ethnicities, and language. And then, do you love Indonesia? If you love Indonesia, how can you express your love? The honorable judges and the audience, my name is Franz. I'm from Senior High School number 5, Pekanbaru. Thank you to the judges for giving me the opportunity to take a part in PEKON Constitusi 12 with the theme of the speech, a challenge of political identity for young generation perception of Pancasila. Ladies and gentlemen, if you love Indonesia, one way to express your love that you can appreciate the different. But now, there is a problem faced by Indonesia. The problem is political identity. In the political identity, the most important question is who are we? Therefore, various communities in society will formulate themselves in the cultural theme, such as similarity of religion, ethnicities, history, habit, and institution. If this is left to unchecked, it will certainly have potential to cause radicalism. According to Lukman Toro, political identity is a political aid to prioritize the member of the group because they have same identity or characteristic, whether based on race, ethnicities, gender, or religion. In a simple term, political identity can be understood as an act of putting one's own group above to the other's group. In general, political identity is related to efforts ranging from channeling aspiration to influence policy. Mastery over the distribution of values deemed valuable to the most fundamental demands, namely self-determination over the principle of primordialism. If viewed in the religious context, political identity is formed from a variety of efforts to be able to include the religious values into the policy-making process, including making regional regulation on Sharia, as well effort to make a city identical with a certain religion. Ladies and gentlemen, quote from Tempo.com magazine, March 12, 2019, there were political parties claimed as nationalists such as PDI Perjuangan and Golkar, which were actively involved in designing, ratifying, and implementing Sharia regulation throughout Indonesia. And as said by the expert staff of Minister of Religion in the field of Communication and Information Management, Mr. Oman Fatur Rahman, who stated that religious-based regional regulation such as Sharia regulation are the authority of each region, which means this may be formed right. But this is contrary to the former Chief Justice of Constitutional Court, Mr. Mahfud, who states that Sharia regulation and the like are prone to discrimination. He considered the Sharia law and the like as civil law didn't need to be drafted into the regional regulation. Ladies and gentlemen, if there are a regional regulation with the element of Sharia, there will arise a question: when will Indonesia be ground to appreciate the different? We as a nation of Indonesia should be realistic to see that Indonesia is a very plural country, both in terms of religion, ethnicities, and language. Because the nation is so plural, there should not a Sharia regulation, and there must be an ideology capable of embracing the whole. And then, the only way is to uphold the Pancasila ideology, where with this ideology we can embrace all the different exists in our nation. Why should Pancasila? Because Pancasila is one of pillars of democracy that has values: first, God, humanity, unity, consultation and representation, and social justice. Therefore, it can be seen clearly that the values of Pancasila have potential as a binding for the diversity of the nation. Because Pancasila is not discriminates against all elements of the nation, but is treated equal and treated equal before the law. The implementation of Pancasila as a unifier of all elements of the nation is implemented with the principle of unity in diversity. Talking about practice and ideology, there are things need to pay attention, namely, first, the ideology must pass the stage of knowledge, where we must have knowledge about the ideology. After that, we can enter to the stage of belief, which where we must believe that the ideology can be applied. After that, we can practice the ideology. Then, have we practiced the ideology of Pancasila? While many Indonesian young generation still have a little knowledge and practice about the ideology Pancasila, as the fact in the field, there is an organization, namely HTI, which says that the unity of Republic of Indonesia is Sharia, and the Pancasila is not a pillar of the state. Ladies and gentlemen, We often think that Indonesian people relatively easily influenced with the principle of terrorism based on religion. As the basis for the ideology of Indonesian state, it's necessary for all Indonesian citizens to have knowledge and practice about the ideology of Pancasila. Not just knowing, especially for today's young generation. I, you, and we all have the same responsibility to maintain the integrity of Republic of Indonesia. I know we all different. So, what because this political struggle that we want to upon the togetherness that have been rebuilt? I firmly say not. Finally, for the last, I wanted to say, I love you. I love Indonesia. Therefore, don't let the politician put forward the political interest by solving our diversity with the political identity. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all from me. If there are a mistake, please forgive me, okay? Thank you for your attention. See you next time.